Starting off with the makeup, what I did before I started filming is I did my face makeup and defined my eyebrows. I'm using my BH Cosmetics 120 palette, first edition, and with the Blackest Black, I am just patting and almost sweeping onto my eye. What I'm doing here is I'm starting to create a cat eye look, but I'm going to be starting off small and then working my way to a bigger cat eye. The reason why I want to start off small is because if I don't like the way it looks, it's very easy to clean up and work with. If I start off big, then I'm going to create a big mess with trying to start all over again. Once I acquire the shape that I'm happy with, then I can go ahead and start making it a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger, and it will be a little bit easier to do. As you can see, I'm using a thin liner pencil to do all of the little details around the eye, and then bringing back my eyeshadow brush and expanding the size of the dark eyeshadow around my eye. You can go as big or as small as you'd like. Then I'm using a lighter shade mixed with a little bit darker, and I'm going to start buffing out the edges. If you have a blending brush, this is a little bit easier to do. I'm using an angled brush to buff it out. I'm also applying it all the way up to the top of my brow, and this just kind of makes it blend a lot nicer. Then I'm applying some eyeliner in all the areas that show skin or waterline, and then I'm going back to the bottom and I'm buffing that out with the same light color. Using this almost copper color, I'm going to expand the wing a little bit more on the side, and this will give it kind of like a rustic look, which I apply it to the Steampunk. I applied some eyelashes, and then my blush is going to go all the way up to the top near my wing. So I'm done with my face. Now I'm moving on to the lips. I just applied a lip liner, and then using my BH Cosmetics lip gloss palette, I'm mixing this gold color with the copper color, and then I'm applying it on my lips and applying a little bit more clear gloss. Moving on to the hair. What I did is I sectioned off my hair, and as you can see, I curled it prior to filming. This is just going to make it easier to work with. And then I put it in a high ponytail, leaving some bangs up in the front, and then I separated the sides like so, and then I put this bottom part into a ponytail, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Now this ponytail has to be really high. In the video you see it kind of low, but later on I moved it up much higher to that line up there. And here in the front you can see how I left my hair, or how I sectioned my hair. Now I'm working with these top ponytail sections, and what I'm doing is I'm looping it into a loose pin curl and pinning it down, making sure that I have a lot of hair to work with up on top, meaning a lot of hair to spread out open. So you'll see here I'll spray it with some hairspray, and I just kind of leave it really open and loose. Now I'm taking a section from the back and moving it forward, and this is going to give me that layered look. So I'm spraying it with hairspray to tame all of the flyaways, and then combing it down or brushing it down, and then I'm rolling all the way up, leaving it very loose, and I overlap it over that first curl, and then I don't let go until I apply my bobby pins, and then spread the hair open, and that gives me a lot more body. So working from the right side, I tossed this over to the left side, and then I rolled it up, spread it pretty wide and open, and then applied the bobby pin, added some hairspray, and then opened it a little bit more. If you pull from the back to the front, it gives the hair a little bit more lift and body, as opposed to like using, the left side and leaving it on the left side. So just layer it on top of each other. I'm almost working my way to the back, but I sectioned off a top part which is going to be on top of my head, and meanwhile I'm just rolling the last part in the back and pinning it down. Now I have that top portion up there. Do you see that that one little piece that I left open? That's going to sit on top of all of the other rolls, and it's going to cover up that little hole that I have in the middle. So just spray that and then add a couple of bobby pins. Make sure that you conceal them as much as you can. Now this is the top of my hair. I have this little wig piece that you can use if you don't have that as much hair as I do, and you can wear that on top. I'll put a link in the information box. It's very inexpensive and very easy to use. So now with that back ponytail that I told you guys about before, I'm just curling pieces and then looping it around my finger and pinning it down. Now you want to pin these so that the hair that you're working with here touches the hair up on top. You don't see that in this part of the video because I wasn't working with a mirror, but then I went back and I changed it later. So again, that hair touches the top hair to conceal all the lines. Now I'm going to be teasing these side parts that I pinned away a little while ago, and I'm spraying it with hairspray and I'm smoothing it out. So I tease from the back and smooth out in the front, and now I'm just rolling and rolling and rolling all the way down until I see the position that I want it to be in. Once I find it, then I'm going to go ahead and hold it in place and not let go until I get my bobby pins in there, because if I let go it's going to unravel and I start all over again. So pinning that in place, I'm going to add several bobby pins before I let go. I'm not going to let go until it feels very secure. And I'm just spreading this hair open all the way to the back. Now I'm going to set these bangs aside and do the same thing on the other side. Just roll and roll and roll all the way down. Now you want to make sure that these sections that you're rolling do conceal the parts where you sectioned off your hair, so that it looks like it all sort of blends together, all the curls all over your hair. So you definitely want to use several mirrors or a friend to help you. Now I took the bangs and I just rolled them as well, and I'm gonna kind of try to blend it into that part on the side as well. So now I took down a little curl that I had put down or put up in my hair in the back, and I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's actually very easy to do, and once you add your accessories, it really completes the look. I added this top hat, but it's optional. You don't have to do this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now, regarding the comments, here is the top rated comment from my previous video, and this is a comment that I replied to. Just randomly chose one to show you. Congratulations on being first, and thank you for the comment. And congratulations on being second. And for this week's winner, I've chosen this person. I will be contacting you. And if you would like to see the Wonder Woman hair and makeup tutorial, please click here. I hope that you've been inspired.